Chicken. Okay. So welcome to Slamfire Radio, episode 531. Today is November 8th, 2023. I am one of your hosts, Kyle.
I'm another host, Mo.
Hey, I'm Kelly.
Hey. And Angel's out shooting deer in the face.
Correct.
Yes. Specifically in the face, apparently.
Yes, very specifically. Apparently that's in our honor.
Yes.
Did he say honor or did he say he would think of us as he did it?
No, you said, well, okay, sorry, it was in Mo's honor.
Yeah.
I think that came out later. It was in Mo's honor.
I was definitely honored. Yeah.
I think he said he was going to think about me and shoot the deer in the face. Okay.
I like to think it was about me, but that's okay. I can be delusional. So.
Oh, all right.
It was worded in such a way that you could take it as he was talking to you personally.
Yes.
Whoever you are.
That's how he delivers his messages. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's off hunting.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Oh, awesome. Mo, you want to kick us off on what you did in guns?
I sure do. I went to an IPSC match at the RA Center, which is right in Ottawa. And I've been there before and I've talked about it before. It's a pretty cool place. It's in the basement of a community center, which is really different and neat. And it's one range and they it was 6 stages and they do a great job of changing things up in between each stages, right? I think I've mentioned it. It's like a play, right? They're moving sets around and it's pretty neat how they do it. And so yeah, it was 6 stages and it moved along really nicely. I shot with some friends. And the highlight for me was I did okay and I hadn't shot in a while. So the double action pulls were, there were some shots that I would have wanted to have back. So I know there's definitely that I needed more trigger time. So, but the highlight for me, there was one stage and it was the very last one. It was a quick draw, 2 shots on target stage. And also if you won, I think they gave you $50 towards a membership there or towards a future membership there. Yeah. So, it happened to be that I was the last shooter in my squad on the last stage. And I kept telling myself, I have a good draw. I'm usually a pretty negative person, but when it comes to IPSC shooting, like my draw is good. I put the time in and it's when it's right, it's smooth and fast and good. So I just told myself, get a good draw. And I did. And I got 2 alphas and I ended up out of 66 shooters with the 3rd best hit factor. So I did it in 1.22 seconds and 2 alphas. And I was like thrilled, absolutely thrilled.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, it was like the biggest rush because it was like bam, bam. And I look and there's the 2 holes in the middle. And I'm like, lovely. So yeah, that felt really good. And overall, it was a fun match. There was lots of, for an one indoor range, they do a lot of movement and stuff. So it's really creative. They even have a little bridge that they move around and stuff, and they have lots of movers and so stuff like that, stomp plates and I think they have like 3 more matches this year. They usually do 4 during the winter. So I'll definitely go back for that. Then what else did I do? I signed up for another match that'll be this week, and this one will be in Quebec in Joliette, Quebec at the Lonetier range. And I've been there lots of times. And it was on Practice Score on Sunday night. We registered, and it sold out within the first 5 minutes, which was it was cool to see. And there's 95 shooters, so it's going to be a really good turnout. So I'm looking forward to that. That'll be on Saturday. I mentioned the 9mm ammo last week that I was keeping my eye on, and Tenda ended up putting the Federal American Eagle 9mm 124 on sale for $360 for $1,000. So I ordered 2 cases, and that should be arriving tomorrow. And I've never shot the Federal before. I usually have PMC or PMC Bronze or Blazer. Was it CCI Blazer? And but I'm sure it's good. I don't imagine there's any issues with it. And I looked the next day and it was already sold out. So at that price, people definitely snapped it up.
Yeah, it's a decent price.
Yeah, well, for these days, anything, any cases of 1,000 for under 400 is now a good price. Like for 124, right? You can get 115 for cheaper, but I shoot 124 in my gun, and I never have any issues, and it's all good. So, that's really it. I just did some more dry fire practice. That's it for me. How about you, Kelly?
Pretty quiet week. So, not much. I didn't do anything last week other than commit to at the end of November. I'm going to be doing a club level ATT. Yeah, we're still doing them. So we just did an orientation with 2 groups of people, and so with those groups of people, we're going to be doing a club level at the end of the month, so people can bring their handguns. So I'm going to be doing that with Henri, who does a lot with our club. So doing more and more at our local club, which is good. I think
is he the MD? Is he the MD? Sorry, is he the MD for the IPSC matches there, or is it somebody else?
It's him. Patrick is taking over IPSC as well. So it's Patrick, who is one of our listeners.
Yeah.
So Patrick, I think, is going to be taking it over at some point. And between Henri and Patrick, we have a couple of indoor matches that are going to be happening. Well, there's going to be one in December. I have kind of committed to that one. And the next day is artillery shoot, and I've kind of committed to that one as well. Apparently, they want me to come out for that. What else? Yeah. So as I said, I've been taking people orientation, taking to the club for their probation shoots, showing them around, making sure that they're all prepped and safe and everything like that. I have a weekend with the girls. So all the girls that were part of the calendar shoot and putting everything together. The executive, anyway. So we're going to be going out, not this weekend, but I believe it's next weekend. The calendar will be dropping soon. Watch for that. I'll be putting that on social media. What else? Yeah, I think that's about it. We got Maple Seed, Ontario Shoot Bosses. We've already met last week. But we're going to be meeting at the end of the month as well. We're going to be planning our 2024 season. And not only that, next Tuesday night, we have another She Shoots episode as well. So put it on your calendars. Save the date, Tuesday at 8 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time. I have to switch now. We're into daylight time. We have one of Canada's best shooters. So she is Shannon Westlake is going to be coming and chatting with us. She does 3 positional shooting, rifle. Does that remind you of something, Mo and Kyle? 3 positional shooting at 50 meters with a rifle.
Yes, it does.
So she just went to the Pan Am Games and she's qualified for the 2024 Olympics. So we're going to be having her on, Shannon Westlake. It'll be great. So come and see us. December match is pay at the match. Future matches will be EMT. That's Patrick. See?
He's listening. Hi, Patrick.
Yeah, he is listening. So yeah, that's me. Okay, Kyle, you're up. I'm going to let the dogs in because they're barking.
Okay. Well, I went and trained with the sheriffs, Eddie County Sheriffs, again on Thursday after last week's show. And it was, for the most part, it was a different group of guys, and it went good. I pushed it, I pushed it a little hard on the classifier on the El Presidente and pulled a mic, but I was able to shoot it in under 6 seconds.
Oh, nice.
But I pulled the trigger and I was like, yeah, no, that one's not on there, and no.
It didn't feel good, did it?
No, it didn't. It's like, yeah, okay, I pushed the edge on that one a little bit. And I got the Langdon, I believe it was Langdon Tactical 1301 that Buddy had bought that for some reason he said it wasn't running target load. I took it out to the range, ran some 1 ounce, 1200 foot per second target load through it, and it ran beautifully.
Okay, good.
I had it right off my shoulder, just free air, and it cycled no problem. So I'm going to get the gun back to him probably tomorrow and be like, I don't know what you're doing, but it's working perfect. So he's probably still gonna want to do some work to the load port and whatnot. But yeah, and then been busy doing some other stuff that I'm actually not ready to talk about. So they'll involve some upcoming training and whatnot, and I will talk about it at a later date.
Okay.
There's
So
a teaser.
something
Yeah.
something that we can't partake in, it sounds like.
For the most part, I would say no. I'm still trying to think of the Canadian twist for it. So I don't know how it could happen in Canada, but it is kind of cool. But we'll get on to upcoming events, which there's check locally. There might be a few small ones coming up, some turkey shoots, but overall competition season, I think it's done except for some indoor stuff. The major stuff's done. It's too cold.
No, there's indoor IPSC matches popping up now. So
Yeah.
if you're into that,
I didn't see any major news this week. It's been a quiet week.
nothing good, nothing bad.
Yeah. And we'll get on to new gun stuff. New gun stuff is brought to you by Bullseye North. Need a new boomstick? Bullseye North is Canada's shooting superstore and a proud supporter of the CCFR. With a wide selection of guns and top trending gear for any shooter. And they have free shipping over $250, but some exclusions apply, like if you live in the middle of nowhere. You can also subscribe to their weekly newsletter to get first access to the hottest deals. And I was going through the website here today, and let me share my screen. And they have, I think everybody who owns a gun should have something like this. They have their gunsmith screwdriver set on for $100.
Nice.
And for those who don't know, like the flatheads, your normal flathead, it comes straight up to your point. With the gunsmithing screwdriver, it ramps up, so you actually have a good parallel section of the flathead, and so you can get the right fit with that without marring up the screws on your gun.
Nice.
So they have a whole bunch of stuff on for accessories. There's a couple things on reloading and a bunch of actually GSG 16s as well on sale. But to the rest, there's Tenda has the Magtac standard velocity 22 long rifle on for $400, so it's basically $200 off for a case of 5,000.
Wow.
So it seems like a pretty good deal. And I've been shooting the Magtech 9mm, and it's been good. And then I Run Guns is bringing in the Henry Homesteader semi-auto 9mm. But you were looking at this, weren't you, Mo?
Yeah, unfortunately, it's going to be restricted because of the barrel, but that's a shame.
Yeah.
But it's kind of neat. It is kind of neat looking for a carbine, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. You save one 5-round and one 10-round magazine. So I wonder what magazines that's using. It's not Glock, is it?
It doesn't say in the details, does it?
No. Just looking here. Doesn't look like it says. It's interesting. It says it comes with a 10-round mag, so it's got to be some kind of pistol mag. But yeah, there's that, and then you have the MBT Field Stock for $300.
Mm-hmm.
And you can have it for Remington 700 single or short action, or you can even get it for the Ruger American.
Nice.
Yeah, it's good price for a stock, for a nice MDT stock.
Hey, MDT are reaching out. They are looking for shooters, sponsored shooters. Did you notice that?
I did not.
So they're doing it both in the centerfire and rimfire So go to their website, go and click on the sponsorship. You can fill out the application. Not sure
I-
what the end date is. They just posted it this week.
Okay. I do know that Apex Optics has opened up their team applications as well, and that ends on November 17th, I believe it was. So, cool. And then there's this Northern Elite Firearms having a Black Friday sale on Scorpion Outdoors products. So they have some scopes on sale. They got 3 to 9 by 40. 45 bucks off. So
Okay.
deals to be had there if you're on a budget. And
Okay.
and the last has some kid bolts back in stock.
Excellent.
Nice.
Speaking of Kid and Delask, I'm just saying, speaking of Kid and Delask.
That's it. Okay.
Yep.
Let's see. Okay, so 250 bucks for a scalloped nitride bolt, or 220 bucks for just a nitride finish, not non-scalloped.
I like scalloped anything, so
Oh, it makes it look fancier.
yeah, I think so.
And then MD Charlton is bringing in the new Sig Sauer Cross Magnum.
Ah,
Yeah. So looks like contact your local dealer for pricing availability. But yeah, the Cross Magnum bolt action rifle looks pretty good. Folding stock. Yeah, so yeah. And that is it for new gun stuff. See, Jason's asking 9mm PCCs are hot now. Who's got the best one?
that's a good question. Is that the best one we can actually
Best one?
purchase in Canada, or
I would say
overall?
that's the question, yes.
Yeah, I know.
So you have to have the trifecta. You have to have the trifecta of accuracy, reliability, and then also the price point.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think that we're still going to go with the Ruger.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would say
it's not. I don't think it's overpriced and seems fairly reliable.
reliable, and it's good old Ruger.
Out of all of them, it's definitely not, let's say, the sexiest one, but
See, I was kind of leaning towards overall, and I mean, it might be still too early to tell, but the Lockhart, the Raven 9. I know
Yeah,
Taylor.
it's too early to tell all about.
I know Taylor's had. Well, he won PCC Nationals with that, and I the controls are much more user friendly on that one than the Ruger. But then the Ruger, you can get these like ATRS is making us a new stock for the Ruger that helps with the controls and that. So yeah.
Okay.
and then for quirkiness, you can go with a sub 2000, right?
Yeah, that's Tony's favorite.
Yeah. Yeah. But if you want accuracy, reliability, and price and competitiveness. So, I think
Yeah.
that you're going to.
And they have different flavors of it now, right? All the different.
Mhm.
Well, especially on availability, I think Ruger wins out on the availability.
Hmm.
They seem to be everywhere, and yeah, most of the other ones they've got some kind of issue where you got to do work to them to actually make them run. Where the Ruger does seem to run out of the box. We do not have a main topic this week. We're all busy, so we dropped the ball there and didn't come up with a topic. And we'll go right into listener feedback.
Hey, wasn't Tony supposed to come up with a topic and come on the show?
He is scheduled.
Next week.
He's
That's
scheduled
it.
for next week.
Yes.
No, I didn't
So-
look forward to next week. Sorry.
There you go.
Tony,
You
let's
just-
be next week.
You just previewed them for next week. There.
Yep. So there we
Cool.
go. That's next week's show. We do have a main topic, and there'll be Tony coming on.
Super fan.
Yeah, Superfan Tony and his journey as a newish firearm owner in sport shooting.
Journey
So.
from Milan to Minsk. Never mind.
So that'll be a good episode for sure.
Cool.
I did not really see anything on Facebook. On the comments here, Tony's saying, wait for the Smith & Wesson response. Yeah, hopefully that makes it to Canada. I think that would be really good if it was able to make it to Canada.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a negative Nelly when it comes to. I'll wait.
Compared to every other most other options in Canada right now, I think it'd be a good option.
Mm-hmm.
That's without holding it or shooting it. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So, we didn't get any emails this week. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say their previous idea. Their previous. Sorry, my throat's going. Just some of their previous stuff didn't work out all that well. So I'm just saying, and I'll wait and see. Tony, if you do buy it, take it out, run a couple thousand rounds through it, and let me know how it goes.
Sounds good. We did get a a few YouTube comments. So the first one is from Brent Eichel 7661. I'm the opposite of Adriel, more of a buy high, sell low guy, and I prefer gun post. Easier to search and find what you're after. You do have a seller rating as well. Mine is 5 stars because I can't negotiate.
Nice. Oh, that was feedback for me talking about where to sell stuff.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank
At least
you.
he's honest with himself, right?
Yeah.
And then Tony says, tell Tracy we need a CCFR beer glass. And they had those. They had the ceramic beer mugs for a bit, didn't they?
I use those for coffee. I have 2 of them.
Yeah.
Beer, coffee. I'm sure they're good for either.
I have like a burgundy one and a green
No,
one.
I think he's looking for an actual beer stein mug
Yeah.
kind of glass thing, right? Whereas we have the tankards, which I use for coffee.
Yeah. I drink more coffee than beer. I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing, but
So we're currently switching over the CCFR store to in-house, which means that it'll be much more. We'll be able to monitor our sales, and we'll be able to monitor our stock and quantities. And there's a whole bunch of new stuff that's coming up as well. If you go and have a look on either CCFR, or if you go and have a look on, actually go and have a look on the CCFR webpage. There's all kinds of new stuff. It's really cool. There's a really cool, it's like a hockey jersey.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really cool. And leggings. Leggings for women. I'm going to get a pair.
Any tank tops?
Why? Do you want one?
No, it's a joke.
Do the leggings have belt loops?
I have no idea. I should go and look and see if they do.
They should have belt loops.
I have leggings for shooting. I have 511 and then I also have, I can't remember the other brand. They had to come from the US. So all of us girls get together and then we actually do a big buy because it's so expensive. So we put it all together and then we share on the shipping. It still costs us $100 for a pair of leggings. It's craziness.
But it would be more if you were doing an individual, right? So
correct. But they have pockets. They have pockets and they have belt loops, and then we can use them when we shoot IPSC. It's really neat.
I like it.
Yeah. But no, there are tank tops. So Mo, if you would like a tank top,
or even leggings.
Or even leggings with the CCFR. I don't think these ones have belt loops. I don't think
I have the appropriate midsection for a tank top, to be honest. So
well, Muffin, never mind.
Muffin is correct. Yes,
I am too. So
it's like a dozen muffins.
Muffin is a shape, and muffins are delicious. There you go. You're delicious.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, nice. Well, we might be going to a 511 store on Saturday. We'll see.
Nice.
And the leggings is on the list for Crystal with belt loops and pockets.
There you go.
So she wants another place to order them from. Let me know, because I like 511. They have the reinforced knees and sides, but they don't have pockets. And I like the other leggings better. They just fit better, and not only that, they have side pockets.
Gotcha.
with the belt
We-
loops.
With the well, you got to have the belt loops.
Yeah, you have to actually have the belt loops if you're going to shoot. You need a place to
Yeah.
put your belt.
Yep.
So,
All right, and we got another comment on YouTube on Grisan testing and review, and Sad is saying, "Where did you get your belt from?" And that is the Safariland ELS belt.
yeah.
And yeah, actually, they're much more available in Canada now than when I got that. I got that off a friend who pulled it off a table. But I know Barton's carries them. I'm sure I know a bunch of other stores actually carry the ELS belts, and you can actually get the clips right off Amazon.
Mhm.
So if you can't find them locally.
Mhm.
But that is it for YouTube. I haven't seen anything on Instagram. Discord's been
Mm.
more or less quiet for this week. I had posted up some shotgun shells I made last week, but
It'd be nice to be more active on Discord.
Yeah, it comes and goes. It's people got lives and whatnot too.
Yeah, I'm not active at all.
No, you're not.
Thank you. I am on there. I'm on a couple of different.
You're a lurker.
I'm not even a lurker. I'm a once a year visitor.
I don't even
Maybe less
even know what
than
it is.
Maybe more than that. It's for us young kids there, Mo.
Yeah, I don't know anything about. I don't know anything about the accordions. I don't know anything about.
No.
Jason Sterling has a spicy topic. Why are the Canadian-made semi-auto 223s so crappy and expensive?
You just told us why. It's Canadian made. Hello.
Well, no,
Kidding.
you can't go off that because we
kidding.
can't.
I am kidding.
Canada used to have like
Really
good manufacturers until a ban came, and then everyone rushed to find something that would go around the ban, and figured instead of taking the design, they had to re-engineer it and make it stupid.
That is correct.
And there we are.
There, quick topic right there. But there are stuff going on Discord, and we have a number of channels there. So if you want to join, there is a link in the comments, and we are also on Player and Patreon as well, even though we may not post up there regularly, but we have that there as well if you want to support the show. We also have a Cabela's link, and we'll try for next week to get the list of October purchases. But if you are buying something from Cabela's online, you can go to our website. We have a link right on the main page in the sidebar. Click that, and we'll get a little kickback from your Cabela's purchase. And once a month, we will go through them and share what people have bought. And yeah.
I'm interested to see if anybody purchases Access after our last show. And then the Cabela's mat after our last
Well, I think that Cabela's mat, that was a Wednesday.
It was a Wednesday special. It was half price.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Again, I think that we need to get some royalties on those.
Yeah. A little extra kickback on those mats. I'm sure contribute quite a lot to those sales.
Yeah, they do. We do.
If you'd like to send us an email, you can send us an email to slamfireradio@gmail.com, and we will read it on the air. And Jason saying a meat grinder from Cabela's is on his list. Awesome.
Excellent.
They got some good meat grinders. Shout outs, recommendations. Oh, Kelly.
Yeah, I have a shout out. I'm going to be saying thank you to Kelly Kincaid and Kyle Kincaid because they're going to be hosting me this weekend. I'm going hunting on Saturday for deer. I'm not taking a week off this year like I had hoped. So I'm just going to go out when I can. So I'm going to be hunting on Sunday. Wish me luck. I will shoot a deer in the face in your honor.
Yay.
See, I'm not sure if you meant that honor to Kyle or to myself, but I'm going to just walk away from this thinking
it's always in your honor, Mo.
Thank you. Thank you. For me, my shout out is to the folks that put on the RA match. Bob, John, Ray. I know I'm missing people, but it was a great match. Then they're great guys, a lot of fun, and thank you.
I don't have anything for this week. So with that, we're going to sign off. So go join our Discord, watch us on Facebook, YouTube, and Player. Join the CCFR, and we will see you next week. Good night.
Good night, Adriel. Good night, Dave.
Buenas noches.
Buonasera. Bon nuit.